Good afternoon, folks. We're here with Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, who's been making waves with her bold style and unfiltered voice. Jasmine, thanks for joining me today. Oh, it's my utmost pleasure, Governor Newsom. I'm delighted to engage in this discourse and shed some light on the pressing issues facing our constituents.
Jasmine, what the hell? I totally told you to keep it ratchet.
I am so sorry.
You're supposed to be from the ghetto. Keep it hood, girl.
All right, Joe, my bad. What's up, white boy? What's good, fam? I'm just out here trying to keep it 100 for the streets. You feel me? You feel me, These suits don't know what's poppin'. It's just thug life out here. West Side!
Okay, so let's talk about your recent comments about Governor Abbott and Ted Cruz. Well, Governor, it was a calculated rhetorical strategy. I sought to employ vernacular that resonates with a disenfranchised demographic, thereby amplifying their voices within the hallowed halls of governance.
OMG, Jasmine, stop totally talking like you got a PhD from Harvard. You're totally from the block, girl. Remember? You're from the block.
Yo, real talk, white boys. These bougie ass clowns ain't ready for this smoke.
Okay.
I got flex on them. Keep it straight gutter, you dig?
Uh-huh.
Ain't nobody gonna play me on here. I got my mind on my money, on my money on my mind.
Oh,
Y'all feel?
I guess.
But a gangster party, homie.
Wow, passionate stuff.
You know what I'm saying,
Now,
player?
some critics say your persona doesn't match your background. You grew up in a gated community, went to an Ivy League school, and you own 3 mansions. That's right. How do you respond to that? Well, that's an egregious misrepresentation of my lived experience. I've always been deeply connected to the struggles of the working class, and my properties are merely investments in generational wealth.
Oh my gosh, girl, if you want this to work, you totally have to be ghetto. You totally sound like some real estate mogul from PBS. Keep it ghetto.
Man, fuck them haters and fuck police.
Okay.
All them white people too. Yo, I'm still that chick from the track. My wet ass pussy slinging, hustling hot. Them mansions, shit. That's just me stacking paper, fam.
Oh.
I ain't never forget where I'm from. I'm from the
You're totally from the hood.
yeah, the hood. I gotta keep my pimp hands strong, player.
You're totally doing it.
Okay, so let's pivot. What's your plan to address the poverty in your district?
Well, my comprehensive policy framework includes robust investments in education, infrastructure, and social safety nets to uplift marginalized Oh my
communities.
gosh, Jasmine, I totally almost died when you didn't do ghetto. Do ghetto or I swear I'm moving out of America.
All right, check it, Wonder Bread. I'm about to drop some stacks on the hood. Get them schools popping. Fix them busted ass roads and make sure people's eating. That's on my mama, yo. You feel me? That's how I live,
Wow, that's vivid. One last question. What's next for Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett?
Well, I aspire to continue advocating with integrity and fortitude.
You're
from the block.
I'm a finna keep it gangster, yo. Slaying these lanes and running this game, motherfucker.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Can you hear the drums, Fernando? I remember long ago another story night like this. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright, Fernando. They were shining there for you and me, for liberty.
You there. What are your pronouns?
They, them, sir.
And you, Argadian. What are your pronouns?
Z here.
Z here. You?
Black woman.
Are you serious? Spartans! How many genders?
We can't let this nonsense spread any further, Spartan. You have to put things straight.
I will literally put things straight, my love. He doesn't say it. There's no room for jokes when it's war. Not in Sparta. No place to discuss some mentally ill stuff.
Enough.
Let me guess. You must be a woman?
Good morning. Hopefully you guys can hear me clearly. I'm trying today. I'm actually watching myself on my computer. Excuse me. As I said, last couple days, a little bit under the weather still, but I'm getting better. Yeah, I'm at one of my jobs. As I mentioned before, my boy Amadeo, he's always giving me the permission, but I always felt a little weird. But I got to start doing it because one, I can come on a little earlier and I don't have to worry about rain, sun, being in a car and somebody parked next to me. But it is what it is. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Your friendly neighborhood conservative ex-con here with the common sense and random shit show. Because you already know last 4 years before the inauguration, that's what it was. A shit show. I saw these pictures as I put in the intro. It had me dying because seriously, everybody's talking about her. You know what I'm saying? But this right here, this some funny shit, man. Oh man, that is some funny shit. I saw this and I was like, I gotta share this. I gotta put this in the intro. That is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Oh God. Anyway. Yeah. I'm kind of blind even with my glasses on, so I gotta like get up close to read this. But Gen 6 was a setup. You already know. Destroyed exculpatory evidence. Inserted fictitious audio into J6 video. Avoided key witnesses like the chief of Capitol Police. Removed Republicans from the committee. And televised hearings on prime time to influence the public. The select committee was a cover-up. That's all I'm saying. And I actually still have that, what is it, the unselect committee. It's 120-something pages of that shit. And facts. We hated Obama like you hate Trump. Except we hated Obama because he hated America. You hate Trump because you hate America. Facts. Hold on a second. First video.
March 29th, it's my birthday. And all I want to see happen on my birthday is for Elon to be taken down. Yes. But like, it's Ted Cruz. I mean, like, this dude has to be knocked over the head, like, hard, right? Like, you go clean off on him, right?
Would you like to clarify your comments?
As you can see.
Congresswoman, will you condone violence? Will you
She's crazy.
You go clean off on him, right?
That's video one. You gotta see second one.
If you've ever paid any attention to me, y'all know that I always have remarks and then something else happens. And so we gonna do just a couple of remarks and then something else gonna happen, and y'all just pray for me, because who knows what I'm gonna end up saying.
That's physics. It's inevitable.
Thank you so much, Morgan, because we in these hot-ass Texas streets, honey. Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now.
Oh, great Odin's Raven.
And the only thing hot about him is that he is a hot-ass mess, honey.
If ever I heard of the pot calling the kettle black.
What else I gotta say? Just saying, Give me 1 second, guys. While I'm here, we're actually getting a delivery, so I gotta take a quick break. Apologies. I'll leave you with this beautiful picture. And one thing is the other. Hold on a second, let me get out of this. Like I was saying, it's always something, whether I'm in my car, or the day that I'm finally using the place that I've been given permission to use a while ago. It is what it is. Just can't catch a break. Anyway, yeah, ghetto trash. Let's be real here. Everybody sees it. United Spot, link in description, video in the beginning. Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, fake eyelashes, wannabe ghetto. What is that getting her? Who voted her in? I don't know. Probably the same type of people that talk the way she does. I'm just saying. I don't know. It's all out there, but you know what? Keep doing it. Keep talking. Keep letting her talk. That's the voice of the Democratic Party, y'all. It is what it is. Oh, man, it's ridiculous. Hold on a second. Let me see what my next video is. Because I hate talking about this person.
And if you disagree with this sentiment, just hit the unfollow button. I don't need your business. Thanks.
CEO posters are being plastered everywhere with wanted signs. Yeah. Evidently, it looks like it's going to be open season on CEOs.
I think you punch. I think you're okay with you okay with punching. But like, it's Ted Cruz. I mean, like, this dude has to be knocked over the head, like, hard, right? Like, there is no niceties with him. Like, at all. Like, you go clean off on him, right?
They've got that little stock app. I added Tesla to give me a little boost during the day. 225 and dropping.
Come on! I think that's where I got the picture from. I hate feeling like this. It sucks, but I apologize for that. As I said, you can never control live stuff, you know what I'm saying, what's happening. It just so happens the day that I come in here and decide I'm going to be inside, we get a delivery. I guess. But anyway, yeah, crock of shit. I don't want to keep talking about her, even though she's doing it to herself, but keep doing it. Keep doing it, that's all I'm saying. But whatever. First off, I say this every day. Breaking news. This is not the place. This is just me talking shit about the idiots on the left. If there's somebody on the right or conservative who deserves to be talked shit about, trust me, I'll talk about them. Because it is what it is. If they're idiots and they don't have common sense, they're game. But anyway, but it's not. It's mostly the left. Democrats, demo rats. You already know. Anyway, where was I going? And as I always say, never argue with a lefty. And if you're a Democrat, don't bother talking to a conservative because you're going to look like the idiots that you are.
Do I want to get Elon Musk out of politics? Yeah, the world's richest man, the most influential in history, is now calling the shots.
What has he done that really bothers you?
He's arrogant, drugged up, naive.
60 years, USAID, billions of dollars. Do you think it made an impact in the world?
You know,
I'm just saying. Let me see. Apologies if my finger comes out. Oh my God, the finger. Okay, live. I wasn't sure if I turned the mic off or not. Yeah, facts, common sense. Put it in their face. Crickets. Or they try to defend themselves and die on that hill. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Because next year, plus for us. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, they're insane.
Did you know, however, there is a gender identity that is linked to the seasons? This is called gender season. And this is a gender identity I've only just learnt about. It's a micro-identity. It's not an identity that I have ever heard discussed before. It's a new one for me. Gender season is an individual who explores their gender identity in relation to a season or all the seasons. So this might be somebody whose gender expression and identity is linked to one season. So for example, winter. Or this might be somebody whose gender identity and expression changes depending on the season.
This is Phase Music.
Yeah. Anyway, as I said, it's my first day using the studio, and I was saying earlier before I was not really interrupted because it's a delivery, it's a business, you know what I'm saying? But breaking news not here. But if you guys want some news on somebody who knows what he's talking about and updates, you really should check this guy out. DeVory Darkins, great conservative, ex-military. He's not, let's just say, he doesn't play around. You know what I'm saying? If a conservative is wrong about something, he's going to point it out. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. It's just factual news. And he also gives you the option to look up stuff on your own, because you got to do your own research to believe the shit that's going on. But subscribe to his channel and this guy. But, you know, don't expect any stuff in return, because him and I are completely different. We're on the... I just talk about the bullshit from the left. He talks about the real shit. But that's one guy you can watch. Also, Officer Tatum, great guy, great conservative, ex-retired police officer from Arizona. That is another guy. And if you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to this guy. As I said, apologies. First day here. I'm going to try to do this every day. I got to get used to it, because it was like when I first started this channel, I felt uncomfortable, you know, getting in the camera, turning the camera on. I was like, I don't mind. But it's whatever. I'm having fun now. I enjoy doing this every day. Hold on a second. 1 second.
Hey man, I forgot one thing.
Okay.
I gotta pick up calamari.
Yeah, give me 1 second, brother.
Okay.
I'll play this for you while I do this.
I often dread medical appointments because of blatant medical phobia. This OB appointment that I just went to, the provider was amazing. She asked me what my pronouns are.
And then you ate her pronouns are obesity. Her pronouns are all you can eat. And she identifies as hungry. Were you crying out gravy? She has more chins than a Chinese phone book. Her pronouns are finger licking good. Pronouns are nom nom Jabba the Hutt. We meet again. Necklace behavior. Pronouns are she ate them. Wait a minute, this is next level stuff. Hate from Houston, it's okay, girl. Keep your chins up. How the fuck did they find a vein to draw blood? Her pronouns are LBSKG. Her breath is delayed, it's turning Chinese. For fuck's sake. Feminist, lesbian, Peter Griffin. Is cholesterol a gender? Call up the destroyer. Her pronouns are last chair bender. She speaks in heartburn, Thanos was right. Her pronouns are 354. Finally, Bird finds a doctor he likes. Do your veins contain anything other than sugar and cholesterol? All these comments are so mean, though I bet she loves her all. Shut it! Shut it!
Yo! Seriously? What's going on? Just my luck. What's gonna happen next? Somebody's gonna come order some food? We're not even open till dinner time. Again, apologies for the inconvenience. Just my luck. At least in my car, somebody went and tried to deliver some stuff. No lie, delivery. Yeah. On this guy's face. That's live. That's all I'm saying. No script. Just go with the flow. Oh, God. Yeah, chat box. They put some funny shit out. I posted a video with that fat person a while ago. But that shit right there is funny. Look them up. Chat box, as I said, they're hilarious. Shit they post on there. Now, race baiting. You know, I've mentioned before, systemic racism. This guy doesn't believe in it. But there's always people out there that try to do something to prove that there's racism in the world. And coming from me, a liberal state, I've never experienced that. But, you know, Jesse Smollett, and I'm sure from what I heard, Officer Tatum was talking about it yesterday. There are thousands of cases out there where somebody does something, you know, what was it, the race car driver, I forgot his name. Because I don't really watch racing like that. I should, but I used to with Jeff Gordon. But anyway, race baiters. And this right here is talk about the perfect karma. Fuck around and find out.
The purpose of this press conference is to provide an update regarding the Noose investigation. On January 10, 2025, at approximately 7:11 a.m., Allentown City employee LaTarsha Brown arrived at her office on the third floor of City Hall. At approximately 7:38 a.m., Ms.
You know, as this is like Officer Tatum says. You know, and Officer Tatum's African American. He's black. You know what I'm saying? And he said Tarsha. He makes fun of the name because seriously, what happened to regular names? You know what I'm saying? Lakeisha, LaTarsha. I mean, seriously though. I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? This is coming. Oh God, it's hilarious.
Brown notified the Allentown Police Department that she discovered what she believed to be a noose on her desk upon arriving at work. As a result of the subsequent investigation, LaTarsha Brown was charged with tampering with or fabricating physical evidence, a misdemeanor of the 2nd degree, and false reports to law enforcement, a misdemeanor of the 3rd degree.
Yo, you see what I'm saying? Trying to, you know, make a case out of nothing. Bullshit. Systemic racism. This country's racist. Even though we had a black president for 8 years and... sorry. Not sorry. Just saying. Fuck around and find out. She just did. And all these ghetto ass... Listen, ghetto is not in. I've been there. I know. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Anyway, I don't know if you guys saw this yesterday. As I said before, breaking news not here. Just talking shit. But I despise the liberal media. That's why every time somebody retires or quits, I celebrate. But there are still some out there that I wish would. But you know, I guess they love the punishment. But yesterday, Trump, Caitlin Collins, this is some funny shit.
Situation we should have never had to even think about, should have never happened. And in the Middle East, that's been going on for a lot of years, centuries and centuries. It just keeps going, and we are making a lot of progress. So that's all I can report. But some very, very big talks are going, and detailed talks are going on right now on both fronts.
Mr. President, you said that your national security advisor learned a lesson after a reporter.
Excuse me, I didn't pick you. Go ahead, please.
Mr. President, the ceasefire agreement that was proposed today allows for third-party countries to help implement the agreement.
You know what the funny shit is? I gotta say it. He actually let her finish her question before he said, "Oh, you know what? I didn't ask you to ask a question. Shut the fuck up." That was some that was some ruthless shit. Ghetto, gangster. Not ghetto, I wouldn't say ghetto. Trump made ghetto. He is gangster though. Seriously though, that was pretty cool. I love the way he handles the press. Don't you? You love this country? I'm sure you do too, because the press is bullshit. It is what it is. You know, and I mentioned the guy, DeVory Darkins. He's not no mainstream media guy. He's just somebody who speaks how it is. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I've heard him rail on conservatives. You know what I'm saying? Because it's American. You know what I'm saying? You love this country. You want to hear shit. You want to hear the facts. Not bullshit. And we're tired of the bullshit. We all see through it. So stop. Stop with your liberal bullshit if you're a liberal. And we're not believing your trash. And you keep voting these ghetto trash people in. You're going to get what you deserve, or whatever that is. Poop on your faces. Anyway, today's a little crazy. Like I said, I apologize for the all over the place. This is my first day here doing it from this location. I want to try to do this every day. I actually have my computer that I'm watching myself live in. A little delayed, but it's kind of cool. At least it gave me some light to my face. And I'm trying this out. You know, I like it. No disturbance. I'm not sure what the sound sounds like yet because I have the volume off on the computer and I don't have headphones on, so all I have is this, so I can hear the videos and you don't hear echoes. But it is what it is. Anyway, and this setup might change, but let's see. Let's see how this goes. Now, for the part of the show that I enjoy, the random shit part of the show. You already know. Need some dances behind me and shit. Some music in the background. Anyway, martial arts in the 80s. I got to tell you, when I was growing up a martial artist, you know, I grew up doing all kinds of martial arts. And did Taekwondo when I was younger. I went to a couple competitions. And it was fun. This is why I did MMA. You know what I'm saying? Yes, this guy here, retired pro MMA fighter, who had the balls to go in the cage and get my ass whooped more than I won. But I won some fights. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a traditional martial artist. I'm a Kempo guy. I did train in other disciplines because you have to in order to be a good MMA fighter. Now, the fights that I won respectably. The fights that I lost respectably. I didn't go in there and get my ass whooped. I kicked ass, but just so happens these guys are better than me in the cage. Just saying, you know, cage has rules. The street doesn't. But anyway, I digress. But man, I gotta tell you, back in the 80s, these tournaments were the shit. There were no pussyfooting around. I mean, look at this shit. Bam! Beautiful spinning kick. That's roundhouse. Knock out. That's some crazy shit. That was the 80s, you know? I went to a few tournaments growing up. When I was in Taekwondo in New Britain, Connecticut, I went to a New England championship. I actually met Bill Wallace a long time ago when he was the shit. Bill Superfoot Wallace, who was probably one of the best kickers ever for his martial arts. And he was a PKA champion, Professional Kickboxing Association. He was always with Norris, Mike Stone, and I forgot the other guy's name. I should know this because he's a legend. But anyway, that was the shit. Now, gloves, you know, that's when there was no gloves. You know what I'm saying? No foot pads. You know, in the tournaments I went to, I wore foot pads and some kind of gloves, the padded stuff. But that shit was there. I think I went to one tournament that was like that, and it was like not underground, but it was crazy. But anyway, yeah, I've seen knockouts like that in some of the tournaments I went to. Shit was crazy back then. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I don't know if it's legal, if that is legal in this country anymore. I mean, they have the karate combat, which is very cool, very similar to that, but, you know, obviously they wear gloves and whatever, you know what I'm saying? But back then, that shit was crazy. Anyway, random shit, you already know. As I said, this is not just going to be about politics. I'm going to talk a little bit about everything. Movies, big movie guy. This movie, I want to talk about this movie I haven't seen in a while. A lot of people probably never heard of this. You probably won't find it in an English version. Maybe it's out there, I'm not sure. But a movie that I think you guys should check out is this one right here. I like to talk about movies a lot. You know, I was talking to Amadeo yesterday. He was like, man, I never knew that movie existed. I don't think I ever saw that. I was talking about Terminator Salvation. Like I said, if I get one person that says, oh shit, I didn't see that, you should. I wouldn't suggest crap. My brother says, oh yeah, there's one movie you suggested was crap and I didn't like it. Ever since then, I don't trust you. My brother. But, you know, I usually pick good movies. The Man from Nowhere. Premise of the story, I think the trailer says a lot. But if anything, I'll probably get into it a little bit. But check this out. This is a really, really good movie. Oh my God, here we go. With the mistakes and the magic. What an idiot.
너 정체가 뭐냐?
아니 정계 인사도 아니고 락 걸어놓은 민간인 내 평생 처음 본다.
너도 내가 나쁜 사람처럼 보이니?
그냥 감옥이 잘 어울릴 것 같긴 해요.
찾을 사람 있어. 솜이 어딨냐? 송이를 찾아도 너희 둘은 죽는다.
It's an older movie, but trust me, you'll enjoy it. If you don't mind doing the caption thing, I don't. I've actually watched some great out of non-American movies, European. This is a South Korean movie. Great movie. They actually make some good movies. I saw one a long time ago. I think it was called Champion, which is a true story. Also was a Korean movie. Great movie. Kind of a tearjerker. This one's slightly a tearjerker at the end of the movie. But anyway, that's my serious part. I said a million times, breaking news not here. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on the Conservative Ex-Con, or Google. Just search the Common Sense and Random Shit Show. I know here it's the Common Sense and Random Poop Show on YouTube, because obviously I couldn't use shit for whatever reason, so I had to switch it to poop. You already know. Again, excuse all the food pods today. Guess I'll learn, and from now on I'll probably go earlier. Not sure, most of you guys don't watch me live anyway, you watch me later, so I might go on earlier just to not have any disturbances or interactions. Plus to get it out the way, because I gotta be at work in like literally what, 10 minutes. So I gotta add whatever I didn't add into the description, upload it to Facebook, whatever I gotta do. And as I mentioned before, I'm not on Facebook Live anymore because they have some new rules. They mute stuff, and after 30 days, they delete your live. So I'm done. But I'll be posting the links to Rumble and YouTube on Facebook. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you. I hope this is okay. Let me know what you think. If it looks better, sounds better. But, you know, it'll get better. Links in the description to the videos that I share. Support links if you want to help out the channel out. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everyone. You guys have a great rest of your day.
Ladies and gentlemen.